Hello everybody, it's Tommy and welcome back to another Creative Sim for the Disney Save. Today we are going to be working on our very first true residential for Mount Komorebi. All of the other characters that we've created for the world so far have been townies. So Anna is actually the very first resident that we're going to be creating. Obviously she's going to live in Arendelle Castle. And I have started it a little bit in the background. That is a really large build. Obviously castles are a little bit tough for me to even do them on stream. And normally I will put out a residential before I actually put out a creative sim for a character, but given that this is such an important one and Anna and Elsa are such big characters for Disney, I really wanted to spend some extra time on the castle, and I felt like we could probably get away with it this time around. So we are starting first with Anna. Elsa's creative sim should be up in the next few days, fingers crossed. I've been having a lot of problems with technology and live streaming, and so it just keeps getting delayed over and over again. Every single time I say that I'm going to be live doing Elsa, it doesn't end up working out. And it could very well work out that I end up just doing it on my own time, just so that I can keep videos moving along. But I will keep you guys updated as far as that goes. Definitely join my Discord. I made a brand new one. It is linked down in my description box below. I highly recommend you check out my new Discord so you can stay updated on all things the Disney Save and updates as far as streaming and videos and all that good stuff goes. But without further ado, let's get into Anna's character. So Anna's name is Anna Oldenburg. She has the big happy family aspiration. She is a cheerful, romantic, family-oriented sim. Her spouse is, of course, Kristoff. As far as the careers go, this is something that I've been sort of toying with in the back of my head for a while now. I really struggle when it comes to doing any character in the Disney Save that has sort of like royalty and giving them a career. In the past, something that we've done is give them the politician career because it's sort of the closest aligned career that could work for somebody that has status and power, and politically it could be sort of like along the same lines of royalty. Obviously I hope we get a future pack that gives us some kind of a royalty career, but I've also been toying with the idea of potentially not giving all of my royal sims a career and almost just having them focus on their own storylines that are outside of careers. For Tiana, it was a lot easier because she owned a restaurant, so she can do that on the side, and I felt like it was appropriate to maybe give her a career that focused a lot on her personality, so I put her in conservation, thinking that it would be fun with the entire storyline of her movie. But when it comes to Anna and Elsa, and even some of these future Disney princess characters in particular that are coming up, it almost feels more appropriate to me to not give them a career and just start them out with a large amount of money so that you almost don't have to focus on the career and you can just focus on more social aspects and royalty life and sort of play with it that way. So for now, I haven't really placed her in anything. Let me know what you think of that in the comments down below. I do have to talk to my patrons a little bit and see what their thoughts are on the whole thing, but I'm sort of leaning towards that as like a general rule for most of the royal sims that will be coming up in the Disney Save. Anna is as daring as she is kind. She loves with her whole heart, and Anna loves no one more than her sister Elsa. From youth, she's always looked up to Elsa for her elegance, grace, and structure. But Anna and Elsa are very different. Anna would be willing to leap into any situation, no matter how dangerous, to protect someone she loves. She acts first and thinks second. Anna can be a little quick-tempered, and it sometimes gets her into trouble. She is a bit quirky and sometimes a little awkward due to a lack of self-confidence. Losing her parents at a younger age, and once feeling like her sister rejected her companionship, she sometimes struggles with feeling alone. This is why one of her biggest dreams is to have a big, happy family, her sister included, and she has made the mistake of giving someone her endless love too quickly in the past. She may have finally found someone that really appreciates her in her current boyfriend, Kristoff. I might also be creating a custom club for Anna and Elsa called the Disney Queens. As a lot of you are aware, I'm sure, Anna and Elsa are technically not Disney princesses. They are classified in a different section of Disney, which you could say is queens. So we might have to put them there, and I will sort of toy with that idea a little bit in the future. Again, she will be living in Arendelle Castle, which should be coming up in the next few weeks here. It is a very large build, so be patient with me, please. Anna enjoys parties and game nights with her friends and family. She has a love of food, especially anything chocolate. She's read just about every book in Arendelle Castle and has a particular fondness for fantasy stories of magic and Vikings. She also enjoys horseback riding, flowers, shopping, and making friends. She will be a 5-star celebrity with a pristine reputation. All of my Disney Princess Sims are 5-star celebrities. It just makes a lot of sense, I feel. Now, I really do want to talk about what her look ended up being and like the process of creating her. So I started with another sim from scratch. Typically, this is what I'll do, is just start with any type of sim and sort of work my way from there. But I was really having a hard time with her likeness. And I had once created an Anna sim that I had made for a previous video that was an alpha sim. So I went to my gallery and actually found her and was a lot happier with starting there as far as the shape of the face went. I felt like it was a lot closer, and I felt better about it once I started there. So I did go to my gallery, I downloaded an older sim. This is something I don't typically do, and I'm gonna try not to do, but I felt like I really hit the nail on the head with that previous one, so it almost made sense to really use it where I was struggling with the newer version that I was creating and it wasn't coming out right. And that's why the beginning of the video started out with a lot of her face sort of already done, and I do apologize for that, but I feel like it was super necessary, if I'm being honest. I was just struggling a little bit, and this is a really big character, and I just wanted to make sure that I got her absolutely right. So after changing her face from the alpha version a bit, and the skin tone, and adding a little bit more makeup, and you know, we obviously have some newer stuff in game that I feel like fits her character a lot better, the outfit and outfits, I should say, were a huge struggle. I mean, when it comes to Disney princesses, it's always really, really hard. We don't have ball gowns. We don't have things that I would, of course, love to include with these characters and their iconic outfits and like the things that they're really, really known for. However, we can piece some things together and get the general idea, and the custom content version is going to be a lot better, but I think we managed to meet a really good middle ground. So I did 3 regular outfits for her. One is supposed to be, actually 2 are supposed to be representative of what you think her casual look is from the first movie. So the black dress with the blue skirt and the long sleeve underneath, and then that beautiful like fuchsia colored cape that she wears over the top of it. There are 2 outfits that fit in different ways. One is like a sweater wrap with long sleeves under it and still the beautiful skirt to pair with it. And then there was one sweater that had a lot of intricate detailing and patterns stitched into it, which is really reminiscent of Frozen, and it also came in black. And everybody seemed to like one or the other when it came to stream, so I just decided to include both. And then we also wanted to include an outfit that was for Frozen 2, and in Frozen 2 she wears like a layered black look with an orangey yellow turtleneck underneath and orangey yellow stockings and tall black boots. That is one of my favorite outfits. Her hair is a lot different, so I wanted to include something that was a little bit more reminiscent of that as well. We ended up settling on one of the spellcaster outfits, and it's not perfect, but it definitely carries a lot of the same colors and I guess the same general idea with the layering and the intricacy of the outfit. The hair was a lot closer, and I actually think she resembles her character a lot better in the longer hairstyle. And then we had to plan out something that was for her classic green dress outfit. That one is super tough. Obviously, like I mentioned, I would have loved to have been able to put her in a ball gown that was so close to what she was wearing, something that was off the shoulder, something that was the same shade of green, but we're really, really limited when it comes to formal wear, and one of the only green off the shoulder dresses we have in game is the one that I decided to go with at the end of the day. It's not the closest, it's not super far, but it's all we really have, and I think that it's gonna have to be one of those like happy mediums for now. So that is how Anna turned out. Like I said, Elsa should be coming up in the next few days here, fingers crossed, and the Arendelle Castle, fingers crossed, but I will keep you guys updated again if you join my Discord. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch. I go live 3 days a week when my technology is working for The Sims, and once on Friday for Variety Fridays. If you would like to support the Disney Save on Patreon, you can do so by clicking the link in my description box down below, or the one at the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Hit that little bell icon below to turn on post notifications so you can get updated every single time I post, and I will talk to you all in the next one.